What up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the second half of your round one feature card coverage of the 2021 Seven Oaks Summer Solstice presented by Dynamic Discs, proud production of Music City Disc Golf. I am Will McKaskle for the Last Cash podcast, and who am I here with?
Dr. Hoy.
It's Dr. Hoy!
And watching.
And we're taking you through the second half of this round. Really exciting, tight leaderboard. Mikey, Harrod, Chris Sutherland, Ryan, TELLY, Bretell, and James Snappy Cole. We are on hole 8 at Seven Oaks, par 3, 236 feet. Snappy and Mikey tied up 4 under par. We got us a tournament.
And they're feeling the inners and last couple holes not as sharp. This is typically a big Anheuser turnover putter shot.
Mm-hmm.
Little early on the, it'll float out, but not all the way.
Yeah, that's the right line. You want it to come down at that angle so that it will skip forward once it makes contact with the ground. You definitely don't want to put it over so far that it cut rolls, because then you end up in 17's fairway or past it.
A little more aggressive. It's going to do that little cut roll thing, I bet.
I heard chains right then. That might have come from another hole. I'm pretty sure I would have heard about that ace, but it was looking like it was tracking the basket. So, depending on how bad he moved once he touched down. Now, that's
like
the...
Stingray.
So you hear Telly, don't cut roll.
He's seen that before.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like these need to be a little bit flatter. Like, they need to coast a little bit further than they're going.
Yeah, a lot of because a greater majority of this hole is in the second half after that turn, you really want to rely more on pulling it that direction rather than just throwing it straight up in the air with the wing up.
Yeah. Ooh. And a little tickle roll off the railroad tie.
Yeah, and the railroad tie will not protect you on that side.
No. Telly from 17's fairway.
From Belltown.
These are the putts, though, he visualizes.
I don't have the stats in front of me, but I would be willing to wager that he's got a higher Circle 2 percentage than Circle 1.
No, I don't think he'll
I'm just kidding. I have no idea. Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, he's the slow punch of the railroad tie.
Yeah, that's the way you come back.
I was watching the Disc Golf Network yesterday, and they said, pro tip, always punch your disc. Don't punch the ground, a tree, or a railroad tie.
Yeah, if you got to punch something.
Well, don't punch anything. I guess that's the first thing. If you must.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh,
don't do that.
He's trying to bring the...
Keeping it light.
Yeah, keeping it light.
Par 3, hole 9, 320 feet. Snappy and Mikey still in the lead, 4 down. This one is...
this is a turnover right-hand backhand, most common play, because you don't want to throw a forehand and skip into that.
Yeah,
even
the
though
creek is casual,
but makes a much tougher putt.
The owners are like, we don't know where they go, and then they see pictures of the dog riding the subway every day.
Looks like the Buzz. Big Z Buzz.
Hey, there's Amanda. I think you let go of that a little early.
A little early, but it's down there. It's going to be a long look. Now, this is a snappy shot right here with the rock.
Yep. Oh, looks like it might have caught a branch and punched right a little bit.
Maybe 40-footer. Pretty smooth, though.
Always smooth. Yeah.
Now, is Telly going to go forehand here? This is a...
Forehand, a Scorpius.
Yeah. No, I think he's going turnover. Little high, probably in the creek. I couldn't tell, but didn't see
It looked like it was coming in a little hot.
Chris is going for him. A little early skip, probably be a pitch up. I was wondering we're gonna have our plane.
Ooh.
Oh. I thought he was.
Looked like I had a
little
shot.
Plane flyover. Shout out to Nashville International Airport.
BNA.
This is a little bit rooty. Oh, man.
That hurts. That was uncalled for.
He's got a little branch, but he's right at circle's edge, maybe 40, a little bit longer than circle.
Dang.
Oh. Yeah, he wanted that one. Yep, Telly's in the creek, but he's hit this putt many times. Oh,
That's unfortunate.
that was uncharacteristic. I mean, he was below the basket. He had to get it up a little bit, and it was barely low. But those thoughts may bleed over to the next hole. There we go.
Can't shake Mikey.
No.
Hole 10.
Hole 10.
Par 3, 252.
This one's playing a touch over par. So let's see. And these stats, I'm using the PDGA stats from the MPO division.
You have two routes here around the right, which leaves you with a long fight uphill to get back up to the green. Or, as they call it, the pro route, the skinny gap on the left, pointed straight at the basket.
He gave it to.
It's okay. It's okay.
That to me is the face you show when something works out and you're like, I'll take it. I'm meant to kind of do that.
I can live with that.
This is like a putter. Oh, that looks
like he might have touched that
I think he
last
didn't like
tree
that
in the
plane
middle.
flying overhead. It looked like he looked right over the plane.
Yep.
Got him.
Hope you enjoyed your visit to Nashville, jerks.
Okay, Telly also looks like he's pulling out a mid-range, but he looks like he's going the Heiser route, right-hand side.
Thankfully, the ground is, gravel and loose dirt. So you do get, if you can get through that gap and make contact with the ground up there, you do usually get a little skip.
That's the thing
up.
about Seven Oaks. You've played these holes, most people have played these holes many times, but it still will make you take your hat off and scratch your head like, what tree was that?
Yeah.
I've never seen that tree before.
I mean, you can see in the middle there how knobby all those roots are and those railroad ties. So it's not for the faint of heart.
I forgot, is that Carl? That tree?
The one in the middle is Carl,
Yeah.
yep.
Is that already 3 shots? That's tough.
It might be, yeah. I think that might have been his third.
Telly's got his own commentary going.
He does, dude. We need to have him mic'd up in every
Yes.
tournament where he's on coverage.
Definitely. Oh.
Dang.
Too high at that branch. He said, I told you I was going to hit that. Snappy. Can he take one? Actually, I think Mikey's up there a little further. But that's a tough look. Little Anheuser around the tree.
Ooh, man, he was all over
Tickled
it.
the left. Mikey's got a good drive, but that angled tree is right.
That giant tie between his feet.
See, it just got you a little bit uncomfortable. You didn't get full commit. There we go. Heart of the chains. I said, got no one behind us. We're watching Telly.
I mean, other than the people with the cameras.
Yeah. Ooh. Seemed like he was thinking about that one for a little bit.
Yeah, he's still hanging in there, but you can tell he's not playing how he wants to be.
Right.
But
Chris looks a little frustrated.
A Snappy Cole bad day is a Will McKaskle great day.
Yeah, exactly.
Hole 11, Freddie's hole, par 3, 236 feet. Mikey in the lead by 1 stroke at 5 down. And
hole 11 is similar to hole 8 as far as the degree of difficulty. 0.3 under par for this first round.
If you can stay in the middle and get up over that rise, you've got to look at a 2-putt. Not a 2-putt, but a putt for 2.
Also, we got to talk about the Freddie Gibbs Memorial on this hole. This is where he used to hang out. This is where everybody hangs out. If you played
reserved seating on the bench.
If you played Seven Oaks, you know. Actually, if you're getting the peanut gallery, you're one of the peoples.
Oh yeah.
Because if they don't make fun of you, that's not a good sign. If they make fun of you a little bit, heckle you a little bit, that's a good.
Yeah, if we're not trash talking you from the bench on 11, you are not part of the in crowd. You're not part of the cool kids club. We're not interested in you if we're not working you in your backswing. Dang, Telly.
Yeah, that pig. It's got the 2 different color pigs, I guess. Different stages beat in. This looks like a rock.
Relatively short hole, but it's a pretty steep grade uphill for the first 2/3 of the shot. Plays a little longer than it reads. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I feel like I've done that a lot in this hole. Is try to get something a little bit understable to stable, and it's still not. You pop it too hard, and it goes right and kicks left.
Oh.
He wanted that one. I guess everybody wants every putt, though.
Yeah,
you never.
I always do.
Wanted it. He didn't want that putt. No.
I always do.
Although sometimes your body, right before, if it's kind of a little death putt, will be like, no, I don't want. Mikey looking good for the birdie look. Yes. And Snappy with the beautiful drive.
Yep. Right where you want to be.
Going through his routine. Yep, right there. Yeah, Snappy and Mikey are, I mean, they've been putting a little separation, but they're keep birdieing. I mean, that's good.
Keep the train rolling.
Yeah, they keep birdieing, man. There we go.
All right, hole 12, and this is one that is real. Everybody wants to take an ace run at this one, but
yeah,
if you get too aggressive, there's a big swampy area down past the basket, real easy to find your way into. Also, if you try to play for the skip, a lot of these railroad ties have little tiny lips sticking up just above ground level.
And late in the day, the sun's shining through in this hole. It really is picturesque.
It really is. It also can play tricks with your vision and your depth perception.
Oh. That was... wow. It's still... The gravity, most highs are out too early. Got a cameo from Michael.
Shout out to Mikey McDaniel.
No, Mikey Manuel, I think.
Oh, I didn't. I wasn't even paying attention. Other Mikey.
He was playing at this time. He was a couple cards ahead on the first day. McDaniel.
That's true. He was.
There's a good shape. Jump in it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the telly. We know the reaction. We need a reaction cam and telly mic'd up on every shot. That's a new thing in all disc golf coverage. The reaction, slow
Yep.
reaction cam.
Yeah.
Little high and wide. Little low, less low.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. That's a tricky lie, too.
Yeah, I can. Any hole out here can be that hole that just you'd say to yourself, I've never been over here. I've never had this score in this hole. Like, and it seems to happen in tournaments. The holes you think, I'll get that hole, and
Right.
you're scrambling for a 4.
Yeah. Yeah, this is one you
Oh,
want
man, Mikey was going after that one. That was a tough K. That's going to be a tough 3-putt. I mean, tough par putt.
pretty dry day out here at the Oaks, but there are times of the year where that entire area, Telly's down in there,
Yeah.
is under ankle deep water.
Oh, he's looking like physics. Okay, he got aggressive on the second shot. Now he's got a long cleanup.
Good bit.
That's a tough one. Closest, Snappy for 2. 2-stroke swing between him and Mikey on this hole.
Yeah, they're pushing each other. Mikey's a contender, man. Usually somewhere near the top in a lot of our local events. Of course, that's what happens when you hang out with Justin Bonnell all the time.
Yeah. Telly's getting a little hydration.
Hole
Take a
13. This is one of my favorites, even though I rarely play it the way I want to. For me, this is a long turnover with a slightly understable mid-range, but you're going to see a lot of sidearms right here. It's just your standard right-hand dogleg.
Pushing the ceiling.
Mm-hmm. Low ceiling.
I feel like if you have the
money.
forehand,
Bounced off of something.
yeah, if you have the forehand, that's the play here. That's just gonna, because it's got the angle. Telly's somebody I expect to have this dialed in pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, that was pulled.
The one thing is you'll see that the people that have played this course a lot tend to do better off the tee pad on this hole, because it's hard to see where the actual designated fairway is at that right-hand turn. It's really easy on a sidearm to push it too far and end up clipping the far side.
Yeah.
You know.
That was he was trying to bleed that left side, but I mean, Mikey's was a beautiful shot there. Good
Friendly
kick.
tree. Yeah, friendly tree.
Good trees, love.
And I've
All
been
right.
in this position so many times. I've tried
If
so
you
many
just saw a
different
camera, you'd say, "What is this guy doing?" He's playing disc golf.
Now that little lane, you can't really see it, but there's like a game trail or a little access road right on the inside of the fairway there, and it does empty back out, pointed pretty much right at the turn. So it's even skinnier, if you can believe it, than the actual fairway. But if you can make it out of there, there might be a drift down towards the basket.
Those are tough shots when you're like backhand, forehand, like you're looking to the sky.
And he made it out.
Wow.
I mean, he executed
Give
that
himself
shot
a look.
perfectly. Yeah,
That was nice.
He's circle's edge, I think. Maybe a little bit into circle two. Could have gone much worse.
Snappy wants to put a little more distance. Interesting. He did the where you can lift up, like, I feel like Barry Schultz was just doing an instructional video on that exact.
Right,
like,
yeah.
You're in front of your lie, you lift up before, and then you're still behind. Oh, nice bid. He's like, nah, I need to.
Oh, man. What do we call this? Bermuda Triangle.
This is where the physics got Telly last Solstice. But this whole, somehow there's, I don't know, swirling. I don't know.
Nicely. Tired.
He watched that for a second.
Yeah, he's tired of chaining out. He threw that one in with authority.
Yeah.
You can always tell when he's kind of picking the mood back up because he gets airborne. He gets a little hang time.
Yeah. Like all three, he did a little hop,
Yeah,
skip, a little toe, heel tap.
His happy dance is a sight to see, too. Hole 14, 414 feet, par 3, uphill, then downhill, to the right, then to the left, then back to the right. You really want to try and just keep it in the middle as far as you can.
I feel like this is another one. Flex forehand will really help you.
Yeah.
But hyzer flip backhand also works.
Yeah. On either, it's very easy to get past halfway down the field and kick into the trees on the right or the creek on the left.
Yeah. Because, the backhand miss usually hyzers out too much, and it's in the creek or in the woods to the left.
As a dominant backhand player, I am usually trying to do what Snappy just did, ride that right-hand side with a hyzer flip. He's right in there where he wants to be.
Yeah. I feel like with that type of shot, that's how close you can get. You can't get closer than that, really. You're going to give yourself a long look.
You try to get as close to the V as you can.
Yeah. But Telly, I predict.
Yeah, he will be utilizing that flex sidearm.
Oh, wow.
Really strong. There's a little bit of a backstop behind the basket, but that was powerful. Impressive.
I think also Telly got his haircut for this event. He looks like he's got the fresh buzz cut.
Nice and aerodynamic.
Be dynamic.
Aerodynamic.
Mikey can put a pop on one of these and hyzer flip it. Unless it's hyzer flipped a little. No, that's fine. That's he gave the hand signal. No, that's fine.
In the trees or kicking across the fairway is what you don't want right there.
I got to shout out Chris Sutherland's kicks, man. I've been staring at these shoes. They're nice.
You would.
Yeah.
Hashtag Air Pythons.
Got the Nikes. That's going in the woods a little bit.
Left side is not forgiving on this hole.
Because then you're usually to a knee, either throwing a forehand. Okay.
That's an excellent scramble, though. Yep.
Wow.
Oh,
that was a little tough little rock kick, but from where he was to get at least a long look pin high.
It was so sad. It was just rolling away into the darkness. Where are you going, little guy?
He's going to split the
Come
tree?
down.
No, he's
too smart.
He's
for
pro.
that.
Takes a wide route. Yeah. Wow.
That
Telly's
Telly?
You don't see many drives long.
It's because he's used to playing from the long tee pad, Ben's tee pad.
Yes.
Excellent comeback.
I'm not sure how many twos in this round. Oh, there's the heel tap.
Yep,
okay, he got airborne.
He's back.
Telly's airborne again. Things are looking up. Where'd Snappy's upshot go? Or is he closer?
I mean, he's right. His drive landed somewhere right in that area where Chris is at, is what I want to say. So that might be it. Look at me being quiet like I'm going to spook him in his backswing.
Oh, nice recovery.
Yeah,
where
man.
his drive landed, that was a nice recovery.
Yeah, Snappy's pretty much right there in that same spot.
Nice scramble, Chris.
Don't get big putted.
Nose up.
Oh. Oh, that's barely
Little
a miss.
undercommitted. Yep. That was two big putts.
Mikey's
The basket
rock.
is barely
Yep.
tipped to the right. Like
See, and it might
I don't know if
not
it might be the
though.
angle.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying is further down
I was
the
looking at the
fairway.
ring.
Yeah, exactly.
Little Texas.
Yep, affectionately referred to as Little Texas, hole 15, 265-foot par 3. Snappy Cole back in the lead by 1 stroke.
Look for the fossil on the right side.
Yeah,
What a history in this park.
and try not to mess up your discs on the ground.
Good shot. Good tree.
Going for the long
Wow.
Is that orange or silver?
pin. He said, did you say orange or silver?
Silver orange.
Silver orange. Thanks, Mikey. Silver orange. I think this is
Wondering if I'm going to see anybody try the over the top on the right. That makes me pucker up every time I see somebody do it. That is typically what I'm trying to do right there. He's
Whoa.
pushing that right
Okay.
side. Looks like he got a little kick and roll back towards the center.
Yeah. Mikey, I bet he's going to go to that Big Z Buzz again that he had.
Yeah, you want to flex a little right and push forward. Keep it pretty low.
Actually, I can't tell if that was the Buzz.
Oh.
See, that's a case of the, like, you try to help it out a little bit by the angle of release, and then it flips up, and then it's double going to the right, and then a little too much.
Right. Oh, no. I've done that a bunch of times too, man. That is
was-
not fun.
A little bit of an early release, and that's
Yep. Hyzered out.
testing his scramble game once again.
Yeah, he's looking like he drifted down towards the path towards 16. Mikey
this
is in trouble.
Wow. That's
Oh,
just-
Ooh, boy, that
Yeah.
tree could have done him a favor or kicked him right out.
wow, Telly.
It was-
He's 100 feet past the basket.
Calm down, Kelly. Telly,
Yeah.
take it easy on the PEDs. It's like, it almost feels like he's being punished for a really great shot right here. But I've also
Oh, number plated it.
I've played on this hole with Mike McDaniel, and we were playing to the orange basket and seen him black ace on the silver one. Just like
Oh,
Telly just
that's-
did, just push it too far.
That's not typical for the black ace. The long,
Yeah.
it's usually the one in front of the
Right.
Yeah. It's Chris's third. That's still a tough.
I'd almost rather be on that path.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
that's hard to get out of there.
yeah. It's uphill, low ceiling with the branch, and I believe this is the birdie look. Oh my goodness!
Man,
That's two in a row.
He is wearing out the top
uncommitted.
of the cage. Yeah.
That's. Oh, that was. I don't know. For some reason, I didn't trust that thing sticking, but I felt like he stopped for a second. There we go.
Sounded like disc punch.
Yeah. Yes. I've seen the disc punch. I've seen the smack the disc on the leg. And I've seen a couple where there's got to be some welts next day.
Hole 16, 322-foot par 3. Snappy's still in the lead.
Yeah, but he's missed 2 birdies in a row. Like he could, I mean, some low putts.
Yeah.
This is a nice kind of low hyzer, but the grass does not let anything really skip.
The grass is Velcro. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You want to ride the right-hand side and dump in to the left at the very end.
Throw a roller, which it's possible we may see.
Yeah.
Cool. Shooter.
Cool shot, bro.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah.
Bleep. I don't have a profanity sticker like I do on the podcast.
Yeah. We got some casuals playing right behind the lead card for this beat here.
Yeah, it's the gallery. It's the gallery.
Yeah. Shout out to all the casual Seven Oaks disc golfers who were disappointed to not be able to play there. See, this is not going to take as big a skip. You think that grass?
Oh, he hit right spot.
Yep, that worked. He'll get a look.
You can kind of see if you look down the center of the fairway, these like light-colored patches where the grass is thinner and more dried out by the sun. You can get a little action right in those spots.
Zumba skip.
Yeah, a little zing. Couple inches to the right or left in your bone, though.
Yeah, no, it's. Looks like it could be Destroyer.
Nice.
Yep, nailed that same dry spot.
Like it had a little bit, but it didn't have the full.
Yeah, not the same flare. Minimum pieces of flare. The minimum 11 pieces.
Yeah, you don't just want to have the minimum flare. Pushing the ceiling. Gonna have to find a.
Of course, now that you pointed out his shoes, that's all I can see.
Yes.
Like
they're pretty slick, man.
I don't mean this in any way about Chris or anything about him, but I'm fighting the urge to call him Twinkle Toes. his toes are just so
that was a tough,
bright.
Up shot.
Yeah, that's rough, man.
Because this putt, you see how low those branches are.
Yep. Just like that.
Let's see, the roller got to here. Gave him a look.
I mean, for a player that's sidearm dominant, that's a viable option because otherwise, you know, if you can't push that right side that far, and still have the spin to come back inside, I mean, it's a sidearm. I don't see you. I mean, with that low ceiling on the left and all those guardians, it's dang.
That seemed like he was lining that up a little too long. I don't know. There we go. Wow, Snappy he did get that patch of skip. That yellow disc right there. There we go. He's not getting airborne after that. We got the CTP flag. Oh, my goodness. Was he looking like, did somebody make a noise or he just...
I think he was checking with somebody to make sure that really just happened.
That's 3 holes in a row. He's missed a 15-footer. Or, I mean, that was 5-footer, 6-footer.
Par 3, 240 feet, hole 17. James and Mikey hanging in there at -6. Chris Sutherland picking up strokes right and left at 6 over par. TELLY still hanging in the fight, 2 under.
This is a very tough backhand shot where that pin placement is.
Yes.
And it's flex forehand is really the play here from right-handed player.
When you do not have a sidearm and you're a righty, on this hole, you do all sorts of crazy stuff to try and get up the hill. Thumbers, rollers.
And you start playing from that corner, that front right corner of the tee pad. You're just like barely, just make sure you're barely touching that.
Yep. You can tell they really meant for you to learn a sidearm to throw this hole.
See, Snappy, he's got like a putter and a fairway driver. He's like, I'm either going to go backhand or I'm going to go big old flex. Or maybe a roller? Okay.
Yeah, he's looking at a roller.
Hey. Ooh, this seems like a lot of things could happen. Or is that... what was that? A thumber?
Tomahawk? Tomahawk?
Kind of a slow, never fully tomahawk.
Yeah.
But I think that gave him a look. Okay, this is one I expect Telly to be close, within 20 feet. Let's say 15 feet.
Yeah, he definitely knows how to get this up the gut.
He's got this angle. Oh, he bleeds it too far right, but that was working. Yeah, sometimes my play, I'll just throw a hyzer to the other pin location and just get a long look. Ooh. I want to get This is okay. Stingray forehand putt. That's really
oh man, come on, Raptor legs.
He got elevated. He wanted that. Oh man, I feel the energy, Telly.
Yep.
I wanted it too.
He's trying to keep it up.
Oh, Chris has got up here. Whoa.
Yep, there you go.
Barely over, but in.
Really tall cages on these Mach 5s.
There's no pictures on the scorecard. Isn't that what they say?
Yeah, very true.
All right. This is a little... The angle of this is... I can see this missing right. But, okay, now he's... Nope, he's going...
Yeah, I do.
Staggered stand. I don't know. The way the angle is, the tree looks like he's...
Yeah, the angle could be playing tricks.
I think that was playing tricks on. Okay. There's what. Yeah, see, Snappy's like, I've been doing this like the past 3 holes and missing. Let's hit this hard.
One of these days, I'm putting one of those in.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Coming down to the last hole.
Hole 18, one of the longer, more challenging holes on the course, 471 feet, par 3. It's a long turnover or sidearm to get down to the landing zone in front of this creek, and you've got to get over the creek to the protected green.
This was the second or third hardest hole.
Yeah.
This is a tough. This is one where you throw as hard as you can.
Yep.
But that was staying turned over. That's what they're yelling for.
This is the danger of this hole.
10,
if you turn it over too much, you're going right for hole 10's tee pad. If you don't turn it over enough, you're hyzering out and ending up basically in hole 3's fairway.
And if you try to throw it really too hard, you hit that tree that's about 1 foot off the tee pad, and it bounces left or bounces back.
Yep. Or you just do smooth as butter.
Yeah.
Mama. Dude, that's across the creek. That's hard.
Oh, across the creek? That would be impressive.
This is the other danger. If you get a really, really good shot off the tee, you might land right in the creek.
Some fans have told him something. We don't know.
Thanks for clarifying.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Come on, turn.
Keep turning.
That looks
There we
good.
go.
You want that late turn.
Nice shot, Chris. All right. whirlwind of emotions, Telly
Yeah.
Bretell. He looks like he's getting ready for something big.
Go.
Carry, carry. Oh,
Ben, yeah.
looked like it was on
Hold
the right
that
path.
finish. Like we said, he needs a mic. He needs a mic and a reaction cam on every shot.
Make notes. Pig farmer.
Hey, we got a wireless mic now.
Yep.
Ooh, that's
Oh, no.
the cabbage. Wow. I guess hyzer out a little bit. Whoa.
Dang, man. I am liking that little switch
Yeah.
up to the catch can there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Nice,
some
Chris.
meters on there.
Wow. That's a nice try. He's got a... Whoa.
Yes, you got to rewind that. Look at that textbook execution. Man, you don't play that hole any better than that.
Wow.
Yeah.
For all those other putts, he just made it like that's gonna.
He was just saving up.
That's gonna make you feel good going into the second round.
He was saving up all of his bonus energy for that one big Hadouken.
Ooh, that's a that cabbage, man. It strikes. That's the tough thing about this shot. It's got the low ceiling, but if you try to go ground play, you can hit any tree and bounce into the creek or hit the railroad tie and not go over. I feel like we're getting a little speed warp. There we go.
Yeah. Very nice.
That was a nice finishing 3. I mean, a nice finishing 2 for
Yeah.
Snappy. I mean, that's very impressive on this hole.
Yeah, ending on a really positive note. And all these guys finishing strong. And we'll see who makes lead card in round 2. So that's James Snappy Cole coming in at 8 under par. Mikey Harrod at 6 down. Telly 2 under. Chris taking some strokes coming out at +5.
And that was the only 2 on the day, on the round for
18,
MPO
yeah.
on 18.
Well, this has been fun, Dr. Hoy.
Yes, I'm excited to see who takes it down. Stay tuned for round 2.